Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. I am finally getting a chance to make a tutorial on how to do the idle tail wags and ear flicks that you see on some avatars. This tutorial was requested by a wonderful avatar creator. She's also my server partner and I consider her a wonderful friend. Her name is Sukoi. I highly recommend that you go check out her work, her shop, her Discord, everything. She's a great avatar creator. I will link everything down below so that you can see that. And she requested this tutorial. She ended up actually figuring it out on her upcoming, or I think the avatar is already released. So I do apologize for the delay on this tutorial series. Things have been kind of hectic lately. If you ever want to request a tutorial, please let me know in the YouTube comments or in my Discord server in the tutorial request channel. And I am more than happy to do my absolute best to make a tutorial for every request that you guys make, as long as it's something I know how to do. I will try to get it as soon as possible, but sometimes unfortunately it may take me a few weeks just between making the how to make an avatar series as well as commission work and my own avatar work. I might be a little bit late like I am on this one, but if you want to request a tutorial, I'm more than happy to make it. So finally getting around to Sukoi's request to show you guys how to animate ears and tails. A little disclaimer before I start. I don't know how to make it work with things like Gogo Loco or Locomotion Fix. I tried it once upon a time and it did not seem like it wanted to work, because basically the layers that the animations use are the same layers that the Locomotion Fix uses, and I think that everything just kind of overlaps and it doesn't quite work. So just wanted to throw that out there. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but unfortunately I'm not sure how to get it to work. So this is not compatible if you're also using Locomotion on your avatar, but if you're not using Locomotion Fix at all, then you should be perfectly fine and shouldn't have any issues. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to be using my avatar in this video. If you've been watching the How to Make an Avatar series, then you know this is the avatar I'm building during that series. If not, then of course I'm building this avatar while making another series of how to make an avatar from start to finish. So she is not out yet during the time that I'm recording this tutorial, but she will be out soon on my payhip for sale. And I apologize, like, she looks kind of flat and stuff's not, like, all her materials aren't officially like set up because I still have to do some off-screen work. But I'm going to be using this today just kind of for an example of how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate my avatar because I am just a big stickler for not animating on your original avatar, because sometimes whenever you animate on your original avatar, it can get stuck in that bicycle pose that it happens whenever we go into the animation tab. So just kind of a forewarning, it's something that I recommend getting into the habit of doing just to be safe. But actually, let me add, I'm just going to throw on some fizz bones real quick onto her ear and tail. I haven't gotten to do that yet off screen. I'm just going to throw some on here so that we have that for whenever we go to animate. And her tail. Okay. I always check, because if it's like the bone like inside the body, I don't like to add fizz bones onto, whoops. I don't like to add fizz bones onto that one, since that can kind of make it come off a little bit. So just going to add some on there just for the sake of the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate again. Okay, and bear with me if I'm a little slow. I'll try to go as fast as possible while still moving at a good speed for you guys. It's just been a while since I have done this, because I've gotten in a pretty big habit of keeping Google Locomotion on, or Locomotion Fix on my avatars. I just saw that's her left ear. I'm gonna add, oh no, it's under there, so it's fine. Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my FX. Boop. Alright, we're going to go into animation, create new clip. We're going to say ears idle. And we're going to go ahead and go into record. So, get zoomed in a little bit more. Okay, so it's pretty much just as basic as it sounds. You're just going to kind of record how you want the ears to move. So let's say for ear L, you have this, and pivot global. So make sure you change these to pivot and global instead of the other option, because as you can see, if it's the other option, it don't quite move right, if that makes sense. Oh no, hold on. Hello? I don't know why it wasn't wanting to fix itself. Yeah. But yeah, make sure that you turn on pivot and local so that it can move more appropriately. Did it not save? I guess not. That was so loud. I apologize if that was in y'all's ear. Okay. So, I don't know why it's not. There it goes. I was going to say it's not like recording it. So yeah, so you'll just start off, let's say, just barely moving it so that it kind of has a starting point. And this is 1 second, right? So I'm going to scroll out quite a ways and go to like the 30-second or like a half a second. And it's kind of one of those that you just kind of have to play with it to figure out what kind of spacing you like it to be at. I'm just going to kind of throw together something just to kind of show you guys. It might not be the prettiest. And then whenever you play it, it'll move. Now, let's see. So once it gets here, it kind of like snaps back to here. So what I would probably do is copy this first one. Maybe put it so now it'll go up, down, and it kind of, I mean that's kind of quick, but you could. So, not the prettiest little ear flick, but just kind of something just to kind of show it to you guys. It's just kind of an example. So let's also do like a shorter animation. So I'm going to copy this one and then copy, let's come like to 4, 30, and 5. So now let's watch it. So, you know, you can do like a slower one, you can do just like a cute little flick. And this is on the bass bone, so it's moving all of it. I'm gonna delete this bottom one. Stop playing. And let's say you wanted it to just be, like, here's like the tip. Okay, so we don't quite want that. So let's say you want like this part, right? So let's record it. Or actually, and then 4. And I'm not being super duper picky, just kind of to show you guys. So as you can see, like, you can do like longer ones, you could do like cute little flicks, and it'll just kind of keep looping it. And it's all about just timing. to figure out what you want. This is moving the full bone. This is moving like this middle bone, so it just kind of hits the tip of it. Yeah, that's how you record. So let's do tail idle. I spelled that super duper wrong. So come to tail and still on. Yep. Okay, just making sure. Pivot local. Zoom out. We gotta keep in mind these are in seconds, so that one that looks like 1 minute is actually like 60 seconds. And let's say here, and maybe like once it hits that way, you could do something like that. And then at 2, get it over here. What was number 8 that we did? Do something like that. And then something like that. Now let's play it. Not the prettiest looking thing, but you get the gist. And then, so it's just kind of a super duper quick, super duper rough example. Just, you basically go into your armature, click the spot that you want. As long as you're in record mode, you move it. As long as it's on pivot and global, it should move appropriately. And then it's all about just spacing it out to what you want it to be. And then I'm going to delete this. I'm going to assign it, and then we'll go into play mode so you can actually see it with the fizz bones, and that'll help it look a lot smoother too. So to assign it, I believe it's on additive, I believe. It's the wrong thing. Animator controller. Okay, and so I just right-clicked, made a new animator controller, threw it in the additive, and then let's do tail. And I don't quite remember. Actually, let's try this. Ears. I'm probably gonna kind of make myself look real stupid, and we're gonna pull it up while I'm recording, because I really, really hate editing. Well, also I'm having issues with YouTube. It's not letting me edit right now. But I'll look it up, the tutorial that I watched to learn this, to double check that I'm making sure I'm telling you guys the right layer. Eventually, someday, when play mode decides to load. Okay. Sorry it takes so long. I don't really understand why. Tool simulator. No? I thought you could test this. Okay, that makes me curious. Let's go FX. Huh. Okay. I guess I told you guys the wrong thing, maybe? I don't know. Oh, YouTube. Ignore my bazillion fucking... Sorry, I didn't mean to curse, I'm sorry. Tutorials I have saved. So this is the channel that I watched it on. It's by Moon. So yeah, it was a additive. Am I crazy? Yeah, mask is set to none. Just throw that into the additive layer. I guess maybe we can't test it in game. Or, I'm sorry, in Unity. Because he uploads it and then tests it. But that was because he didn't set it to pivot and local. he accidentally left it at center global. So it doesn't look like it's something that we can test in Unity. I thought we could, so I apologize, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, you record it, with your bone, and move it how you want it to. You'll right click, create, and it's an animator controller. And then you just throw it into there and make sure that your weight is set all the way up to 1, and make sure that you have no avatar mask. And then you add your additive layer onto your additive spot, and you're good to go. If I can ever figure out how to freaking let me start editing again, I will get her uploaded and add a little video showing the little movements. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys run into any questions or any issues, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm sorry it's not like the most in-depth tutorial. I'm having a lot of issues with my editing softwares lately, which is why I haven't been editing any of my videos lately. So as of right now, I'm not going to have a video with her in-game showing it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've always done. It's haven't had any issues with it. But if you do run into any issues, let me know, and I'm more than happy to help. I'll try my best to help in the comments. If it starts getting too much, we might want to take it to Discord, just because we run into character limits in the YouTube comments and stuff. But I'll do my best to help you if you run into any issues or questions. Yeah, nothing really has changed as far as the fizz bones. It's just going to help it not be so stiff, so it'll flow a lot more, and you should be good. Something you might want to do is make sure that the loop time on normal animations, like dissolve animation stuff, you want to turn off loop time, because you don't want it to like loop your dissolve toggle, right? But with these, you want to make sure it's on so that it will loop back around. Yeah, that's about it. Nice and simple. Like I said a million times, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to get my editing software working again so that I can re-upload this with showing her in game. But as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and upload this without that, just that way it is out there for anybody that wants to learn how to do that. Super duper simple, easy way to add cute little idle stuff. So other than that, I hope y'all have a great day.